DC, should be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. I know you, as a high-level wrestler and Olympian yourself, are always curious to see guys who wrestled collegiately on this level now apply their trade in the UFC.
You know, you look at this guy and you think about his past, you think about his background, how he has been trained from his youth to be here. Even though he understood he wanted to be a mixed martial artist, his dad knew that he had to wrestle. And that wrestling took him through college, and it leads him to the UFC. That is why you see him approach fights the way that he does. He's been embedded in this kid. And if he can continue to evolve his entire mixed martial arts game to match his wrestling level, he's hell on wheels. He's shown that to this point.
And one thing he has focused on is being more active when he does get the fight to the ground. So perhaps we'll see an uptick in the ground and pound here tonight as this high-level wrestler gets back to work. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down, he wants to pressure you, he wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing host, fighting out of the blue corner, Tagir Ulanbekov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvili is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. He's one of the more offensive fighters in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long the fight goes, to see north of 15 or 20 takedown attempts here tonight. No surprise to see the early takedown attempt and succession out of Merab Dvalishvili. If you open this man up, I'm not sure he's human.
No, he's not human. The guy can go as hard as anyone I've ever seen. Stop one, you better be ready to stop 15 takedowns because Merab will not stop pursuing you.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep. Big ground and pound. Oh.
Ulanbekov's in half guard. Less than 2 minutes now to go. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because
Ulanbekov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising.
Oh, no, he's tossing.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here.
All right, breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns with your strike.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, Superman punch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Close guard.
He passes to half guard. Beautiful transition.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Ulanbekov's back in full mount.
Got to be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Going for a submission. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flu choke looks locked in. Oh, flips the switch as he changed the submission attempt.
He jumps right to the opposite side trying to get the arm triangle. It looks like he's getting close to his arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze, and his opponent will have no choice but to tap.
Working on Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Under 2 minutes now to go round two. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ulanbekov.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Hey, let's finish this one strong now. You're in control.
All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to feel the lock so you can get to your feet.
And the horn sounds on round two.
All right, listen. You did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Ulanbekov. Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. Job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Dvalishvili's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Dvalishvili's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Ulanbekov. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ulanbekov. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, trying to pass here. As Over Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
And that'll do it, 15 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner, and Ulanbekov's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And now left. Defensively responsible, nice block.
And they clinch. Look for him now to drop to a single leg to try to secure a takedown from his clinch position.
So he's really... Could be the beginning of the end here.
Body shot.
Takedown defense holds up.
Nice takedown. There you go.
Wrist control, wrist control.
Nice transition. Getting them out here.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Good work from the top here by Ulanbekov. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Fighter trying to pass here. Uva gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Side control now. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili.
There it is, now he's on him out. That was a slick transition.
"45 seconds remain in the round." All right, feet on the hips here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Lost that last round. We could be losing the fight. We have one round to get this victory. We can't let this go to the judges' scorecards. We have to go out there and be aggressive.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round forthcoming.
Oh, nice uppercut there. More strikes to the head.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one. Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, nice body shot. That's some power there.
Dvalishvili going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Oh, damage done, bleeding from his cheek now. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
It's a good right hand right there.
Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch.
Guillotine jump. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard locked and try to find a submission.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Dvalishvili's eye now closing up. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
Oh, right into mouth. And another strike from the top lands for him.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Ulanbekov's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom.
where
Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount here.
and look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Oh, nice transition. He's got him flat on his back.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
There's the tap! Takes the choke is out of it. Gets the finish.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after part is going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Tagir Ulanbekov!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he could get to his position, which is the crown, and he would be able to find a finish.